Vitale. On this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make chicken cacciatore. Just a very simple classic Italian dish, and I'm going to show you how easy and simple it is to make. But here's what you'll need. You need some onions, some red peppers, garlic, cremini mushrooms, some peeled plum-shaped tomatoes in their juice, 2.5 pounds of skinless, boneless chicken thighs, some fresh basil, hot pepper flakes, red wine, some extra virgin olive oil, and salt and pepper. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to slice your onions so that they're half moon shapes and then cut that in half because you want everything to be about bite-sized pieces. Same thing with your peppers, and just cut your cremini mushrooms in quarters, or if they're really small, just cut them in half. Okay, I've preheated a really large non-stick pan, and I put about 3 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil in there. Just so I wanted to saute the chicken first, just to get it browned up and ready to go. I've just salt and peppered the top of the chicken. Okay, I'm gonna put it the seasoned side down so we can season the other side. Now this is gonna feed 6 to 8 people. I'm just gonna do it this way. And you don't ever want to overcrowd the pan because you'll end up steaming your chicken rather than sauteing it. Rather than searing it. I'm just gonna salt and pepper the other side. Okay, I'm gonna let this go for about 3 or 4 minutes on each side till it's nice and golden and brown. Then I'm gonna flip it. Then I'm gonna take this out of the pan and do the second batch. Now the chicken, my second batch of chicken, I've seared on both sides. So now I'm just gonna take this out and I'm gonna saute my onions and my peppers. Okay. It's not cooked all the way through, but you can see that each side is kind of nicely and light and golden brown. That's what you want. Okay. Let me put this aside. And I'm gonna put in my onions and my peppers first. And this was one huge onion, but you can always do 2 medium onions. Okay, you want everything to be about bite-sized pieces, just so that it cooks evenly, and it's just much easier to eat. Okay. You want to saute these until everything kind of gets caramelized and starts to cook down. I would say about 5 minutes or so. Okay, give them a little toss. And let these go for at least 5 minutes. Okay, my caramelized onions and peppers are just about where I want them. Now I'm going to add the mushrooms. Okay. Now this is all going to wilt down quite a bit, so. Okay. I'm just going to put a little salt and pepper in these. Okay. You want to salt and pepper every element of your dish so that it's nicely seasoned all around. Okay. And I'm also going to add my garlic. So I got 2 cloves of garlic chopped. Okay. Now, I don't have a lid for a pan of this size, and if you don't either, just take some aluminum foil and cover it over the top. And but I have a really big pizza plate, so I'm just going to use that as a lid. Put a lid on for about, I would say 7 to 10 minutes. I really want all the juices from the mushrooms to come out because I want to be able to use that juice with the red wine and the tomatoes to create a really nice sauce for the chicken. So lid on, medium heat, 7 to 10 minutes. Okay, this has been cooking for 7 minutes now. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, the onions are nice and caramelized. The peppers are really nicely cooked. Okay, the mushrooms are exactly where I want them. So now, I'm going to hit it with some hot pepper flakes. Now, in every version of chicken cacciatore that I've ever made, I've ever eaten, there's always some hot pepper flakes in there. So, here we go. Now, just to taste, you can put as much or little as you want. Okay. There we go. Now we're going to add the chicken back in because I'm going to add some red wine And I want the red wine to cook together with the chicken and all the juices from the vegetables. Some of the vegetables over the chicken. Put in some red wine. Oops. I would say about a cup or so of red wine. Okay, let this cook for a few minutes. And then we'll add our tomatoes. Now that the onions and the wine and the chicken, they're all cooked together, I'm going to add in my tomatoes. Now this is a can of whole tomatoes, just because I don't want to use any tomato puree. I want the tomatoes to be like another vegetable. I want it to have some texture. Making sure that everything is kind of mixed well. Now I'm going to add in some fresh basil. About, I don't know, 6 or 7 leaves. Just tear them up. Okay. I'm going to season it with a little salt and pepper. Lid on, and this is going to cook for about an hour and 15 minutes. So it's been about an hour and 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. Absolutely perfect. You see the chicken's falling apart, nice and tender. The sauce with the red wine and the veggies is reduced. Okay, just gonna put in some more fresh basil. Okay. And here you have it. Let me just take my little pretty bowl. Okay. There we have it. Just finish it off with a nice sprig of basil. And there it is, chicken cacciatore. Simple, easy, and above all delicious. To get this recipe and other recipes, visit my website at www.laureninthekitchen.com, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.